That's
Yes, Dr. Michael Shimashiga Kologa. We are here today. You can see preparation for a light flagging up of harvesting from the 500 hectares. We are in the bush and then we are prepared. You can see this is Moringa house, Edo State organic. My brother, they come close. You know, Sabi video. We go change our video, man. Eh? So, so now they laugh. So you can see Edo State, eh? Edo State Organic Processing Facility. 100% organic. That is what we are doing here. You can see all the plantations at the back. These are palm fruits. When are they show? When are they talk? They look that side. Eh? You can see palm fruit, cocoa there, ogbono, and other cashew and other things. 100% organic. We are not bringing chemicals here. These are all we are trying to prepare for the light flagging up of this facility. Yes, Moringa House, Edo State Organic Processing Facility, Eden Moringa Production and Marketers Limited, Moringa Productions, Marketers, and Farmers Welfare and Empowerment Association of Nigeria. These are the drying facility. I mean, here, my brother, you can come. You can come. You can see that, my people are saying it's almost getting tonight and we're in the forest. These are where, once they harvest from the farm, where the boreholes are there, we are prepared by tomorrow, Saturday. Today is 26th, tomorrow 27th. We want to launch this place, light launching, on Monday being 29th, September 2025. 29. So if you are around Edo State, or anywhere you are, you feel you want to come and see, want to start the harvesting. This is 100% organic. Both palm fruit, palm oil. People are saying, what has Moringa to do with palm oil? What has Moringa to do with vegetable oil? The palm oil, we have our infused Moringa inside of it. Yes, that is what we have done. Our palm oil is different from every other palm oil. You can't compare our palm oil with any other one. That is just the fact. Take it anywhere, analyze it, and prove us wrong. These are facts of what we are doing. So let us not talk too much on those. We begin to work on those. But when we harvest Moringa from the farm, we are still on the preparation. At least we are 80% done. Sometimes some people say, Nigerian government, if they want to flag anything, even if they have just 5%, not even 5%, just 1% starting, they will launch that they have launched a 100-kilometer road. Meanwhile, they have not done even 1 kilometer. So, but here, this is over 80% done. We are ready. That is why we want to start harvesting on Monday. So you can see all the tiling. The tiler are still on their work. At least you can see where harvest the Moringa. You bring it to wash it from there. The net will be going in. Although this process, we will all separate it from one end to the other. These are for cassava press. Our gari. We have our gari, Moringa gari. You will know the difference between our Moringa. Our Moringa gari is not just for the normal eba. When you are taking the gari, it's just like you are preparing semo. When you know the way semo is, that is how our gari is. That is just the fact. It's just the difference there is our own is red. We will prepare the white one. When you are taking it, you will feel as if you are taking semo. And then with Moringa in it. So what do you think any sickness can come close to you? When you have a strong immune backup, I'm telling you, we will reduce all these synthetic products and chemicals that have been coming in, causing a lot of health challenges to us. So the gari, we are not minding the gari. That one is already there. The processes, all process will be on from Monday. You come into the factory. Yes, you can see here the dehydrator. You can see we are already on. We have spent and we have been washing and refurbishing and resetting things that we're supposed to set. These are all work that we have been doing. So these are all the dryers. All have been cleaned and we will still re-clean. By Monday, you will see work going on. So we are inviting you for the light flagging up of the launching. Let's come here. You can see every work has been going on. We have been putting everything in order. We are still they are still working. We are part of the workers. There are things that I must be on ground to do it. If I don't do it or organize and set it the way it's supposed to be, it won't work like that. So that is it, and that is how we have been going. This is it. You know, these are, we have the nets, the rats, or how do I call it? They are all out there. That is where we will load, after washing Moringa, you put it on the net. After they dried a little, you take it from the net, and then you put it on this cabin before you take it to the oven, where we'll have a light drying process. Not just as normal, the other normal way that people used to do. Our own, the nutritional value is quite different and is retaining its potency. It's not like any other Moringa. Even the way we handle it is beyond. Bring anyone anywhere and challenge us. These are facts of what we are doing. So we are all inviting you on Monday 29 to Edo State, Uvbe community in UHUNMWODE local government of Edo State. You are all welcome. So we are talking as we are going. You can see we will separate. These are all for animal feed, poultry, and the rest of it. We will all process that. We are separating here. We will all separate here. This one will run on its own. This is where our packaging, section of packaging places. Here, all the works, the other carpenters and the rest of them will finish their work between now and they will start either between now and Monday. But at least as it is, we are already ready to harvest. Harvest is normal. You know, to our investors, most of the investors say, they say, why did you call investors? I say, yes. For you to cultivate 500, this is the biggest Moringa plantation all over the world, challenge me. And we are increasing. This is in one locality. We have all the 774 local government of Nigeria. And over 9,000 wards of this country. So let's come to facts and let's come to basis. You know, sometimes in life, some of us have already suffered a lot from government. Nigerian government have done me evil. And that is why, even as it is, you can never, with all the billions and trillions of dollars that the federal government have spent. Guy, why are you people disturbing me? With all the billions and trillions of naira that the federal government have spent in Nigeria, show me one community in Nigeria where you will go and see at least 100 people or 200 people working in one facility or in one plantation that government have supported and sponsored. All the government projects and finances that they have given to all the farmers, you can't see anyone that is standing that on monthly basis, these youth are having work to do. That in one locality, you can't see that one working. Why? When you have a very bad and corrupt leaders all over the country, from president downward, you know, people say I'm not only talking about President Tinubu. I have been on this experience, what I suffered from Obasanjo when I cultivated 500 plots, that is 50 hectares of Moringa in Nasarawa State in Agbo. By then I suffered when I went all to the embassies, the India and the China embassies, where they said they want to afflict cassava by then, 2006. I cultivated that alone. I suffered. And when a lot of people saw me cultivating cassava by then, a lot of people went into cassava plantations. And that year, 2007, we used cassava as firewood. I kept repeating this. When you have a very bad government policies and implementations on ground, the citizens will suffer. When you open the borders, what have you done for the local farmers? You have not done anything. The farmers are currently counting their losses. Notwithstanding, we want food to come down. But when you give the leverage, the opportunity to the real farmers on ground, everybody will smile. And that is why everybody is crying in Nigeria today. Tinubu, my president, you have not done anything. Even the Minister of Agri was shouting that because of the policies of the government, the support of the federal government to agriculture, that is what crashed farmers, food prices. How many fertilizers have you given to farmers? You are saying that the support of the federal government. I have said that in last video. This one, I'm still talking of it. How many fertilizers have you given to farmers? Or let's bring all this community, over 20,000 people in this community. When you go down to the road, over 20,000 people. Let me know how many people have received a government fertilizer from the Ministry of Agri. So what are we talking? We are talking of empowerment. How we supposed to, this is a project, whether I like it or not. People say, handle your project and do it yourself. Do your vision and forget about government. There is no how I can forget about my government. They are my government. And whether not by force, we go force our president or anybody, a reasonable president or a reasonable governor that will come up and say we want to employ Nigeria on a real basis, where everybody, you mustn't wait until dry season you say that you are going to farming or rainy season you are cultivating. During the dry season, what are you doing? Go into projects finance project that at the end of every month, somebody is having something to take care of his family. But you have not done that. And you are saying you want to fight insecurity. How can you succeed in fighting insecurity in Nigeria? It's not possible. I bet the president until 2027, either they vote him in or they vote him out. If he can solve insecurity challenges in Nigeria, I'm ready to go to prison. Yes, I said it now again. They have taken me for supporting somebody. That is not my crime. They collected my money. They did that. That is not my wahala. The commissioner of police, the inspector of police, they know all the cases are there. Bad judiciary and the bad security agencies. They have done that. But this one, I'm challenging them. Let the president, if he can prove me wrong, solve insecurity problem in Nigeria, create the unemployment. Let me see whether you can do anything beside Moringa. I bet anybody, whoever that wants to challenge me, let him come up. Show me what you can do, and let's see how we can make this not a country a way forward for people. We have a project that will change the entire life of people. Here, we are doing work here. This is what, if you repeat this, although that is my vision, God told me clearly, whether you challenge my God or you don't challenge it, that is left to you. It's not of my business. Whether you say anything, that is your problem. But God told me clearly in each senatorial district of Nigeria, that is how we will launch all these projects. Each senatorial district. That is about almost 110 or 111 senatorial districts in this country. Yes. In each senatorial, that is the project that we will launch. All farmers everywhere will cultivate and bring to this facility, and then they will be drying. That is how it repeats itself. Abia, from here I'm going to Abia by next week by the grace of God. Want to see all the farms that have been done there in Arochukwu and Bende and the rest of the areas. All that one will be done. The one in Abuja is already going on. The one in Nasarawa State, they are doing their own. So everywhere, that is the project. Lagos are already cultivated. They have cultivated their own. Everybody, Ogun State, all, everywhere, Gombe, and the rest of everywhere, all part of the country. You can't challenge the project. That is God's vision, and it must be done. Whoever that challenges it stands. God knows what, whether you say you believe God exists or God doesn't exist, all that I've told you is that this is the project that God have told me. Nigeria government is wasting its time. It can't solve unemployment problem without Moringa. I bet anybody. If you like, go to heaven, ask God, say, what is the solutions to Nigeria? He will tell you. He will say, I've already given you. That is the only way out. This is where Moringa will be adding value to life. Agriculture, and the rest of it. Fertilizer, farmers, it's not everybody that will cultivate Moringa, but everybody needs fertilizer. When we need fertilizer, not the chemical fertilizer the federal government will go and import and bring and keep destroying our land. We are talking of organic fertilizer. We will do it ourselves. We will produce, we will still buy the byproduct from the farmers, and then the farmers will still take the fertilizer, organic fertilizer, back to their farm. And the life of people will begin to export. When you are banning people from exporting food, you say you don't want Nigerians to export food. It's because of what? It is because of failure. Any government that fails, that is how it will be written. They will tell you that they ban so exportation of so food. It's because of their failure. Yes, I challenge the federal government. It's because of their failure that they are banning Nigeria from exporting food. Support your farmers and do it well. Let's see whether they will. Other countries that are importing their food here, why didn't their government ban them? They supported their farmers and they cultivated and they have enough food. Nigerian case, you have not supported them. The little one that they are doing, you are saying you are banning it. Haba, for Christ's sake, let's see how we can help and make Nigeria better. May God continue to help us and then deliver us. We are getting there, no matter whatsoever it is. We are in the forest, we are in the bush, and we are working. God will help us. And this country must definitely be changed for better. Not the one that the government are confused. Because I have seen, God have shown me, I have seen President Tinubu confused. That is just anybody, take me anywhere. I will call the president. I will tell him that he is confused as I'm talking now. God have shown me. You know, Nigeria know they like truth. When they talk truth, that is why they say this one is a useless person. God have shown me Nigeria president is confused. Insecurity, you can't solve it. You can't solve it beyond Moringa. That is just the fact. I have to raise my case for now. So on Monday, 29th September 2025, you are welcome if you can come. We just want to launch and start the harvesting. The export, the organic certification, the process is already ongoing. You want to come and see, eh? Then you will close your mouth and you know that yes, we are working. We can't be suffering for 19 years in this project. All the ministers, the senators, the politicians, all have been coming. They know it. Everybody wants to take it and go and do it his own way. Who tell you that it will work? It won't work. You do it and fail. That is why they call that is abandon, or maybe how do I call it, abandon project, or abandon project. Some are white elephant project, which the federal government kept putting in money in every year in, year out, without solution. So may God help us and save us. Wish you all the best and see you on Monday. Thank you so much.